rather than rely heavily or entirely on CGI effects, bring in miniatures and puppets to the table as well. I think you get a practicality and a reality in textures that you don't get with CGI. Or you can get it, but you've got to spend a lot of time, spend a lot of money. And with puppets and miniatures, you get that naturally. Also, I'm a big fan in using as much real stuff as possible, even on the bigger projects I work on. I like both. I like every trick in the book, basically. You know, CGI, digital effects, and miniatures and puppets. And I think if you have a hybrid approach, you get a better look in the finished product. It's not one thing or another. You know, keeps them guessing.
Through everything that's practical, there is an element of appreciating the handcrafted. So whether it's the miniatures or the sets or the puppets, there's maybe a subconscious appreciation that hundreds or thousands of hours of man hours have gone into creating these things. But also there is an underlying knowledge, maybe it's not conscious again, but something that you could visit the sets, you could hold the vehicles, and you could meet the puppet characters, you could meet your heroes in person that you cannot get with CGI. And again, that's not to knock CGI, but there is something extra special knowing that all of these things have been made for real, and you could, bump into them one day. And beyond that, you get the kind of the weight and the reality of the characters and the vehicles, which makes it more believable and more exciting.
I think there's a sort of big misunderstanding about what kids like and don't like. Obviously, there's a lot of very impressive CGI and CGI cartoon animation around at the moment, but I think they do react very positively to practical models and objects and things. I mean, I think automatically of Thomas the Tank Engine, how that a lot of the younger kids had never actually experienced steam engines or that sort of light before, but they instantly were attracted to them and attracted to that show because they could actually see toys or animated toys within that. And I think these sort of shows bring a lot of those elements as well. They're not real, but they're behaving realistically in your imagination, and if we pulled it off successfully, fairly realistically in these shows as well, and I think that's very important.